that was walking ahead of me. He's got two dogs. One of them's got a light up colour on as well, so you can see them. Right, so this is why I was worried about coming along here and all in the dark, because obviously you don't know what you're going to be walking into. But once I'm across the bridge off Willia Road, I can let them up. And even if there is other dogs on the other side coming towards us, I'll just get the people to grab him by his collar, and I'll put his leader on again until we'll walk away and get far enough away. Right, so going up this way, you pass the football ground, which is up there to the left. It's got the white metal railings around it. So, but just along here and all another 250 yards, you've got a white metal railing bridge going across the river as well. And you cross over there and go off to the left, and it takes you to the main bridge. There's quite a few little pathways that I know now, with coming up and down here 2 or 3 times, checking out the different pathways each time I come. And that's how I found out how to get past those cottages, because I didn't realise that that path over there on the right hand side takes you along there, and it takes you along to the cottages. It's all like muddy clarty, like, because it's just used by farmers with their farm tractors, so it's a bit churned up, but that's where you come out to, where the cottages are, Oakwell Terrace. And this metal bridge takes you across the river and just takes you to a pathway on the left hand side where you can go left, and takes you along to the main bridge. But these are just little places here where you can get down by the river's edge. And it should be flowing quite good today. The HALTWHISTLE burn. And I'm hoping I'm coming out early enough now so there's not too many dog walkers on the pathways going up towards Caulfield. So you just follow the river all the way up the valley until it takes you uphill over the fields to the main road, the military road, where you cross over and then go across, head over towards Caulfields on the Roman road. Sorry, the Roman wall, Hadrian's wall. Right, so if you cross the bridge, you can go up that dirt path, and it takes you up the main path at the top where you turn left, and it takes you along to the green metal bridge, the main bridge that you cross over once you leave Willia Road car park. You just drop down, cross over the bridge. Or you can go up these steps here and go past the football ground and go along to Willia Road car park anyway. So the choice is yours. It depends on which way you're going and what you want to do. Good boy, son, good boy. Right, so I'm going to go up these stairs towards the football ground. Or, so that dog walker up there. Continue along the path here. Right, come on, son, here, come on, here. Right, don't pull me over. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Right, so I'm just going to continue along the path and follow the river. But you can see the pathway going up the hill there on the other side of the metal bridge. There's 2 ways up. There's a sloping track on the left hand side and the stairs on the right hand side to take you up to the top. And I can see a horse through the trees at the back of the wall. 2 horses. Right, so we'll just continue along the bottom track here, keeping to the water, and then go up towards the car park at the far side of this pathway where it takes you up the hill onto the main track above where that woman's walking her dogs. Good boy, son. So the reason why I've brought, I can see the woman ahead there now with a red coat on. So she's about 250 yards ahead of us, and she's obviously got 2 dogs by the sounds of things. But this is the walk I want to come, where I can walk right up the HALTWHISTLE burn here, and eventually when I get into the main area past the old brickworks and through the Kiss Me gate, I can let him off, because he won't wander off and go up there to the main road up there to the right, about half a mile up, or quarter of a mile. Right, so here's another alternative path that takes you up on the main path. So I could have went up the stairs back there, or just took this more gentle path going up. And this takes you up alongside WILLIA Road car park. Come on, yeah, where everybody parks their car. It's where the football ground changing rooms are now, just over there to the left. So this is the more gentle, easier path to get up the hill onto this path going across the top there. I do apologise about the recording, but when you're trying to record and he's pulling you constantly on the leader, it's difficult to keep steady recording. Right, come on son, yeah. Good boy son, good boy. He's gone to the toilet several times since I brought him out, and his poops have gone solid again, so he must be on the mend. It's either that or I give him butcher's dog food, but that's the HALTWHISTLE football ground there with the white railings around it. And there's the changing rooms over to the left by the car park. Right, come on son, come on, away. He wants to sniff and stop at everything. Come on, away. Come on, aye, come on. It's either all go 2,000 miles an hour or just stop dead and sniff everything. Right, come on, yeah. Right, so there's a path goes up to the left here and takes you up to the car park up there, look. Right, so what I'll do is I'll cut up to the car park and walk through the car park and show you where you come up WILLIA Road and where you can park the car free of charge. Free car parking. Then I'll just come back down the road and cross over the bridge onto the other side and go along to the brickworks, the old brickworks. Good boy son, good boy. Right, so I'm going to go up this pathway here, up the hill, into the car park. Then I'll come back down the main road and go along to the bridge just there where that bin is and that sign, the metal pole. Right. And this is just like a BMX bike track for the kids to use, going up and doing the little bumpy bumpies. He's dragging me all over. By the time I've finished taking him for a walk, it's like you've had a workout. I'm knackered. My arms are aching when I'm pulling. It's stressful. Like I say, when I lure him off the lead, and if he runs ahead and goes to want to play with dogs and run off, he doesn't come back. So I've got to ask the people to get a hold of him till I get up there, because I can't run with being disabled. And then I can clip his leader back on him and hold him back. Come here. Come here, come here. And then I walk away, far enough away, so he forgets the dogs, and I'll let him off again. Right, so last time I came here, I just parked up against that fence straight ahead and pointed my car up the hill there where the sheep are, where there's normally sheep. Right, so as you come up past where I've parked the car, instead of turning to go up Shield Hill, if you just continue up the road, you come to the a right turn to come along Shield WILLIA Road here, and it brings you up here to these changing room areas for the footballers to get changed in. And these are the 3 information boards I was telling you about. What your likeliest spot, walk along here. Deer, snakes, and all different kinds of birds. Come here son, come here. It's got obviously a bit of history about the like there's the old brickworks, the chimney, and there's the old mill houses and stuff, what was part of industry years ago. And there's the second chimney that you come across getting towards the end of the and those old chimney lime kiln chimneys, you can just see the 2 triangular type doorways instead of the archway, which makes them different. Oh. I love you to death, but I could sometimes just strangle you. Right, so I'm just going to drop down the road here now from the car park, and that's where you hit the main green metal bridge, look, where vehicles go across into the lock-up yard straight ahead through the green metal gates. Right, so this is still Willia Road, where it bends out the left and starts going right up the valley, because there's a few cottages at the top end of the farm that vehicles have got to get access to, obviously. So they just continue up the road. Right, so you cross over here, turn left, and go along towards the old brickworks, and you can see the chimney. Now, normally there's loads of sheep in this field up there as well, so this is another reason why I've kept him on his leader until I get across the river on the other side and further up into the tree line. So he's well away from any livestock, and I can let him off, have it running backwards and forwards. Right, so there's the path that I would have been coming along hadn't I not went up there towards the football ground. And it just brings you past that doggy bin and that metal signpost with a dog on it. Obviously, same shit, keep your dog under control, please do not let them foul, blah 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 blah. We hate dogs, blah blah blah. We want to demonise dogs so that you don't love them or want them anymore, and we want to take all your pets off you as well. Right, so there's your wooden marker post pointing back to Town Foot, half a mile. That's where I've parked the car. Right, so there's the football ground that you can see through the trees with the white railings, and now I'm just going to cross over this bridge and walk along to the old brickworks where there's another bridge. Go across into the lock-up yard where the old brickworks is. Right, come here son, I want to take a photograph from here with that big foreign tree that's gone right across. Right, so I've got to put the loop around my bloody arm while I do it. It's murder having the dog for a walk and trying to do everything photographing and video. Stay there son, hey! Stand still so I can get a shot. Good boy son, good boy. That's that way. And this way. Right. I'm getting to know all the name of the fencing that you can get to know. That's palisade with the green gates. And the other stuff, the silver metal railings, that I want a few of them to put at the top of the garden to stop him jumping into next door's garden or climbing up on the top wall at the back of the garden and squeezing underneath the fence to get into the pub car park and you'd nick off. So I've got to block it all off. So having the dog it's lovely to have the dog to take him for a walk like now and exercise him, because I'm getting exercise as well and I love coming out the countryside anyway, but it gives us extra problems like him chewing the foam rubber that I give him to lie on. Right. So this is the old works that I'm walking along now. It's all brick in there because it's not in use. But there's those two big trees that's fallen across. The burn and smashed the fence on the other side, straight through it. So you can imagine if you're walking past there and those trees fall on you, that's the kind of damage it's going to do to you. Snap every bone in your body, break your shoulder. Right, so this is the next bridge that goes across for access to the old brickworks, where you've got the chimney and you've got a big carved out stone just behind the fence where it says brickworks. And if you look straight ahead there now, you can see the kiss me gate that I'll be going through, and once I'm through that, I can let him off. That should be far enough away from any livestock. And because obviously there's traffic coming up and doing this road here, Willia Road, you've got to watch for that as well. Aye. Right. So there's your old chimney. It would have been like a blast furnace probably. And the chimneys allows all the fumes and the heat to rise away from the works. Right, so the carved out stone is just behind these metal gates. It's just like a scrapyard at the minute for bloody washing machines. But obviously you've got people in the caravan staying there as well because they've got the wood burner going. You see the smoke coming out the chimney there. Right, come here son. Right, so this is the other bridge that brings you across from the road, and it's got a turning point there, the far side. Right, I'll step back here and get a shot of the chimney. I'll have to put the loop on the wrist again to hold him back. So it's saying private bridge here with this yellow sign. Right, come here, come here, come here, come here. Right, stay there, stay there. Right. Just get the chimney in on the left and the building on the right. Stay there, stay there. That'll do. Right. So you can continue up the road, and it takes you to there's like a fork in the road where it goes off the right and joins this path on the right. So you meet that higher up, and on the way back you can come down the road if you want to, but I like to walk alongside the edge of the river. It's more picturesque, and I've got a better chance of letting him off to run ragged. Right, so I'll show you this stone plaque here where they've carved out brickworks on it. There you are, it's carved out, look at the old brickworks on that big stone. Right, come on then son, oh here, come on. Right, so the signpost there is saying Corfields, 3/4 of a mile. And what's HALTWHISTLE burn footpath? That's what it's saying on the top, and then Corfields, 3/4 of a mile on the bottom. Or is that 1 3/4 miles? I think it's 1 3/4 miles to Corfields. So it's a nice 3-mile walk if you want to walk to Corfields and back. Well, 3.5 by the time where I park the car to take in the full length of the burn, which I like to do once I'm up here. Right, I'll get through this gate and I'll let him off. So as you can see, he's like pulling along, and I'm going along 6,000 miles an hour with my feet in the air behind us like Superman when he's pulling. And then, good boy, so good boy. Come here, come here, come here, come here, good boy. Come here. He's starting to fear us when I shout at him and really sort of growl at him, pull him back. He cowers, and so obviously he knows I'm the boss. Okay, come on, away, good boy. So I've just got to continue to try and have the patience to bring him out and do these kind of walks, and just train him and train him and train him like I did with Corn. And then I got the perfect dog where I can walk anywhere with him off the leader, and he do as he's told and come straight back, not running away. Right, come here, come here, come here. Right, go on. Good boy, son, good boy. Good lad, son. Right, let's see how he behaves off the leader now. Good boy, son. So you just be peeing and sniffing everything now. Right, come on, here, come on, here. Hey, come on. Away, come on, here. Come on, hey. Come on, here. Bloody mountain climber. Away, come on. come on. How are you? Come on, yeah, come on. Right, so there's a few places where you can cross back over on the other side now where the road is, via a couple of bridges. But this is where I want to see him running now, tire himself out, so when I'm coming back the other way, and I've got to put him back on his leader for the road, he's not pulling me bloody arm off as usual. So obviously for those people who are just starting to watch my videos, they'll not know that I've lost 4,200 videos where the wonderful CIA come FBI run YouTube terminated my last account. So I lost all those videos. So I mean, obviously I used to walk with corn, me blue staffy everywhere, so I've lost all them as well. And because I'm disabled through stroke I had in 2012, and I had a heart attack 2008. Sometimes it's very difficult for me to walk in places and climb places, get over turnstiles and things like that. Now to me this looks like an old bit of a platform where the railway lines would have come along here at one time. That's what it looks like to me. And there's an old rampart to do with a bridge that probably would have been used as a pedestrian crossing over there, but there's wooden bridges further up. Hi son. Right, so this is the bend in the river where it gets forced against the side here, and it's all built up because of that on these high walls, look. So when it's been pissing down the rain and the burn's in full spate, they've had to build up the wall, run this bend. Bench seat there. I wouldn't be sitting on that, it's soaking wet. Alright son, alright. Alright. Right, so if you look straight up the road there now, you can see a vehicle parked outside two white cottages. Well, when you're coming back, that's where you can come off this track and get on the main road if you just want to walk back along the main road, which is boring. Good boy, son. He's all excited. Good boy, son, good boy. But this is where he gets manky black. Come on. No, come on, here, here. Come on, here. Come on, here. Come on. Good boy, son. Oh, he's getting, I can see the mud come, oh. Right, so there's the first wooden bridge that you can go across and get on the road if you want to, or vice versa, come down the road and cross back over the wooden bridge to get back on this side, which I'll be doing with him because I want to leave him off the leader as long as possible to do this walk and relax and enjoy it. How are you, son? How are you? Come on. How are you, son?